Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Beth Morgan from Red Bank Veterinary Hospital, and this is my technician Jess, and this is her dog Jasmine. Today we're going to show you how to check your pet's vitals. If you're concerned that your pet may be having an emergency, this will help you to determine if you need to take them into your vet or to an emergency clinic. There's several things that we'll check. The first is called capillary refill time, or CRT. Basically what that tells us about your dog or cat is how well they are perfusing, and that means how well the blood is getting around to the tissues. Now, where we do that is by looking at the gums, and you start by looking at the gum color, and you want it to be nice and pink. Now, there are dogs and cats that are going to have pigment or almost like freckles on their gums, and we know there's breeds of dogs that have black tongues like chows. You can usually still find some kind of pink area on the gum. When you do a CRT, you basically take a finger and you push on the gum so that it blanches or it whitens. And you're watching to see how quickly the pink color returns. That should be happening within 2 seconds. If the gums are so pale or white that you don't see it blanch out, that's not a good thing. The next thing that we'll check is her respiratory rate. Now, the normal respiratory rate for dogs and cats is anywhere from about 8 breaths up to about 40 breaths per minute. And we usually count breaths for 15 seconds, and then we multiply it by 4. And we'll try that with Jasmine. 1, 2, 3, that was a big one. 4, 5, sometime. Okay, so 5 times 4, 20 breaths per minute is a normal respiratory rate. The next thing that we're going to check is a pulse rate. The easiest pulse is called the femoral pulse. Now, the femoral vein is a large vein that runs on the inside of the thigh, kind of up in this groin area down the leg. So on top, it's going to be here. And you basically want to take your fingers and kind of feel in the middle part of the leg, so right underneath where my hand is, I have this. And I can feel the pulse rate, boom, boom. Once again, you're gonna count for 15 seconds and then multiply by 4. So her heart rate's about 80 beats per minute, which is normal. The next thing that we're gonna check is a temperature. Now, a lot of people worry, does my dog or cat have a fever? And certainly if they're lethargic, they're not eating, they're not feeling well, a fever is one of the most common causes. Now, unfortunately, with dogs and cats, temporal scanners don't work and the ear thermometers don't work. You have to use a rectal thermometer. Commonly, digital ones are the easiest ones to use. It will automatically beep off, so you don't have to worry about how long to leave it in there. You want to use a nice clean one. So you want to take a small amount of alcohol, certainly in an emergency situation, even just some water to make sure it's clean is fine. To insert it, it's best to use some lubricant. So some KY jelly or sterile lube will make it easier to slide in. For most dogs and cats, you're going to have to lift up on the tail, and you're going to slowly insert into the rectum and turn the thermometer on. Sometimes it helps just to give a little scratch and reassurance to them that it'll be over with soon. So the beep goes off and her temperature is 101, which is normal. So the range for dogs and cats is higher than it is for people. The low end, 99 degrees, up to 102.7. So hopefully these hints to check your pet's vital signs will help you to determine if you need to take your dog or cat to your veterinarian or an emergency clinic.